kind of embarrassed. Quarantine life. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. As you'll have seen by the title of today's video, this is going to be a what I eat in a week. This week was a little bit different just because I wouldn't normally have as many salads for lunch as I did this week, but Mum was at work and what we would normally do is have hot chocolates and fruit and things like that, but A, it was a bit difficult getting to the shops, and B, our favourite coffee shop called Coco was closed, so we couldn't go this week. But as you'll see, I've tried to be a little bit different every day. The thing with these what I eat in a week is it shows you how much of a creature of habit I am. I try not to have the same breakfast every day, but I wake up fancying the same breakfast every day, and it gets to lunchtime and I fancy a similar thing every day. The only thing that's really different is our tea. Every day we have something different, but other than that, unfortunately this is just going to be quite a repetitive video, but I really like filming these sorts of videos, so I hope you enjoy them too. And just to let you know that every evening I do have chocolate as well, but I just never film it because I don't know, I don't have a lot of it, so I just normally have some caramel nibbles or some 12 bites, and I just feel like if I showed you that every day it'd get a little bit boring, so I just showed you some of the highlights throughout my week. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I start off the week with some Irish soda bread and coconut milk. I love to have this breakfast, I find it really comforting. So for lunch I've been having a bit of an obsession with roasting some vegetables. I find it really warming, especially when it's cold. On this day I had leftover onion from the night before, so I just roasted that in the oven to dry it out a little bit. I'm then adding loads and loads of kale to a pan because it wilts down. I find it goes really nice and crispy in the oven, and I just love having that with my salads. On this day I was in the middle of an exam period, so I thought I'd treat myself to a little Cadbury's double-decker and a cup of tea. And then for tea I had Marks & Spencer's mushroom rice and some chicken, and actually these were Asda wedges and they were actually really nice. And then I finished off the evening with yoghurt and raspberries and some mini eggs. You guessed it, Irish soda bread again for breakfast. I just love having this with the lovely plate. It just makes me really happy. So for lunch I grated this courgette, and then what I'm going to do is roast it in the oven. I normally do this with spiralised courgette from Sainsbury's, but they didn't have any. I don't need to invest in my own spiraliser because spiralised courgette is so much nicer. And I also roasted some kale on the side. Again, another lovely salad. This was exam day number 2, so I just had to have a hot chocolate to get me through the last few hours I had left of the exam deadline, and oh, it's a beauty. Tuesday night is spaghetti meatball night, so what I did is cut up some mushrooms and roasted them in a pan. This is probably one of my favourite meals of the evening. I love my veggies and pasta, just the combination is dreamy. Would highly recommend. Good morning guys, so I feel kind of embarrassed to show you my breakfast this morning because we all know what it is, but I've got a cup of tea and you know what I've got if you've got this far in the video. So I'm going to go and enjoy my breakfast and I'll speak to you later. Go on then, here's a sneak peek. Soda bread again. Hello guys, excuse how I look, but I've just spent the day doing some filming, obviously not with my face like this, but of some food, and I've just done a psychology exam, and now I'm going to make some lunch. I thought I would share with you what I'm going to have. I'm not going to have too much just because when Mum gets home from work I think we're going to have a hot chocolate, so I want to save myself up for that. But anyway, I will show you what I make and let's go on with it. Here is the finished lunch. I've got a little bit of Linda McCartney sausage here, grated carrot, cucumber, salad, and then on the side I'm going to make some little like sushi kind of rolls with the seaweed and dip it in a little bit of soy sauce there. Seeing as I'd made it halfway through the week, I thought I just had to treat myself to another hot chocolate. And Wednesday night is stir fry night in our family, and we have a little bit of an untraditional stir fry at the moment. I've been loving corn nuggets with sweet and sour sauce. This was again another amazing meal. So for my pudding, I had some of this Chococo Turkish Delight, and oh my gosh, it is literally amazing. So on this morning, I had some freshly baked Irish soda bread. This one was chocolate soda bread, and I actually really loved it. The cocoa powder added like a really nice rich flavour to the bread, and I would highly recommend trying it. Guys, so it's lunchtime now. Yes, I am still in my dressing gown, but it is very cold. I'm just about to roast some vegetables. I think we've got some broccoli and cabbage to use up, and then I'm going to have that with some salad, and yeah, that'll be a really nice lunch, and I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. I've been on a bit of an obsession recently with putting peeler seasoning, this one here, on my broccoli or roasted veg, as well as paprika, one or the other, not together, but yeah, I really like this. It's got like a saltiness to it, and it adds like a really nice flavour. And if you know anything about our family, it's that we love Indian and spicy food, so having this for lunch is like a little Indian kick, and I really love it. Like a mid-afternoon snack, I had some more chocolate soda bread, but I had it with some raspberries. Thursday night is chip night in our family, and chicken and chips is honestly the best meal out there. You just can't go wrong with oven chips. In tonight's dish, I had some strawberry ice cream and some raspberries and strawberries on top. Hello guys, so it's Friday morning now. I feel so tired. I didn't get up until like 10 o'clock this morning, but I even look really tired. I think having a lie-in actually is counterproductive for me and makes me more tired, but I just love being in bed and being all cozy. Anyway, this morning I thought that I should probably make something different for breakfast, because if it was up to me I would be having Irish soda bread, but I feel like for this bit of video I should probably try and make something different. Now I absolutely love rice pudding, and I went to go and get some last night at Asda, and then I decided not to, and then this morning woken up and I really fancied it. So I searched out like making homemade one, and yeah, how you can make it, because basically I have these rice flakes, and you can make porridge with them, but I thought why not try making a rice pudding with them. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'll let you know how they go at the end. Let's try this. Okay, so I've just cooked the rice pudding. It's literally the tiniest amount ever. I didn't realise how much I'd need. But I've added more coconut milk than I normally would, because that's what the recipe called for. And I'm actually like obsessed with how this tastes. It's really coconutty but creamy, and it just, I don't know if you can see. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to have this and then probably end up having some Irish soda bread as well, because it probably isn't enough calories. But anyway, I'm going to definitely be making this as a pudding. I think what I might do next time is leave it to cool a bit and then add some yogurt to it, and see if that makes it, because I've got some vanilla soy yogurt from Alpro in the fridge, and that might make it more creamy, and that could be a rice pudding. So anyway, I will see you when I have my lunch, and yeah, I did just want to mention the day's Friday, and I think we're going to be having hot chocolate, because normally on a Thursday we'd go to Chococo, and obviously because of lockdown it's shut, and it makes it very sad, and I've got to go to work this afternoon, so I think I'm going to be treating myself to a hot chocolate, but of course you'll see in due time what I have, and yeah, I'll speak to you later. So we have a bit of an obsession with having hot chocolate, and we thought we'd try this 30% less sugar hot chocolate, and it was actually quite nice. It wasn't as sweet as the Marks and Spencer ones that we're used to, but it was still just as nice. After work I came home and had frothy coffee with one of these marshmallow puff things, and they were so good. And then I had chips and chicken nuggets for tea. Can you tell I'm addicted to chips yet? Hallelujah, it's the weekend. So of course I still had some soda bread. This one was actually from Marks and Spencer's, so I am stepping out my comfort zone, guys. Had a little mid-morning treat of one of these terry chocolate orange pieces, and then had some roasted veggies for lunch again. We went on a long walk and then came back and had a Nescafe frothy coffee. These are really, really good. With it I had some more of these mallow puffs. They're a bit like mallow and marsh, and I actually think I prefer these because they're vegan. And I even had another hot chocolate. I just made some orange curd filled chocolate cupcakes, and it's basically terry chocolate orange and it looks to die for. Saturday night is always curry night in our house, so we got a takeaway. I roasted some broccoli on the side just to have as well because I am obsessed with veg, but this was the best tea ever. And then for the final day of this week I had some soda bread again, and then had one of these little limp bears. For lunch I cut up some mushrooms and then microwaved them just to speed up the process before I roasted them. I then topped it with paprika and they were just really lovely. Hello guys, so it's Sunday, and as you see I've just had lunch. I've got a bit of a sore stomach at the moment, so not feeling too good for whatever, but we're going to go for a walk now, and then I'm going to come back and have a frothy coffee or hot chocolate. No makeup on because quarantine life, but anyway, I will speak to you later. I'm going to make some bread when I get home as well, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I did warn you I was a creature of habit, but again, another frothy coffee and chips again for tea. That was the end of my what I eat in a week, so hope that gave you some inspo, and please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.